Sometimes you just gotta go after it and attack. Attack those dreams. Attack the desires. Attack the person that you know you can be, but not this other person that you know you shouldn't be. And that's that lazy individual that resides inside of you right now. And it's telling you not to get up, not to go forward, not to get better. Is that who you really are? I don't think so. Tough times will happen, and you just gotta get tougher. Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, we've all had those days where we just not feeling it. We don't want to get out of bed. We don't want to go to work. We don't want to go to the gym. We want to wait for someone to save us, to make us better when we have the power within ourselves. Throughout life, no matter what you do, who you are, where you come from, there are going to be some things that you may not even understand why it's happening to you in your life right now. Why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? But I'm here to let you know, there's a season for this, and there is a reason for this. Not everything is gonna go the way you want. That I do know. But you have to stand fast, and you got to keep pushing forward. Don't get lost in the abyss of giving up. Just because it's not working for you right now doesn't mean you stop working. Do you have the strength? Do you have the mindset to release this lazy mentality? Don't wait for something to happen. You make it happen.
Lazy is not gonna get that weight off your chest. Lazy is not gonna help you to drop those pounds. Lazy is not gonna help you to go that extra mile. Lazy is not your last name. Do not hold yourself back from your true potential. What you possess inside, make this day count. Make every rep count. Make every breath that you take count. How much pain can you endure? You're gonna feel like you can't carry on. You're gonna feel that sense of emptiness, that sense of weakness. And not everyone is ready for it. Not everyone is built for it. But what about you?
This year is not just another page in your life. This is the chapter where everything changes.
How long are you going to keep lying to yourself? How many more years are you going to tell the same damn story?
If someone told you that your life could look different in 12 months, would you believe them?
How much longer are you going to look in the mirror and pretend you're satisfied when you know damn well you're not? Because here's the truth. 2026 doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your past. It doesn't care about who doubted you, who left you, who hurt you, who slept on you, or who quit you. 2026 is a blank page, a brand new canvas, but you're the one holding the pen.
Too many people are thinking that tomorrow is waiting for them, as if tomorrow owes you something. You cannot afford to waste time on doing nothing with your life.
No more waiting for permission. You do not need applause to begin. You need courage. You were not created to be average. You were created to shake the ground when you walk. You want a different year? Then you must become a different you. 2026 is the year you rise above every setback, every heartbreak, every lie, every doubt. The year you speak with a voice that was once silent. The year you build what you were once afraid to imagine.
The only thing standing between who you are and who you can become is a decision.
This is the year that my hands build what my heart carries.
This is the year that my feet enter into what my prayers pursued. This is the year that my eyes will see what my faith has been fighting for. And by the end of this year, you won't recognize me. You will not understand me. This is the year.
I want to ask you something. You are always supporting others. You are always showing up for everyone else. When is the last time you wholeheartedly showed up for yourself?
Throughout life, ladies and gentlemen, you have to know that there are so many amazing possibilities for you. But you got to believe it, and you got to stand on it.
This year is not about perfection. It's about ownership. It's about taking responsibility for your life like you've never taken responsibility before.
Change doesn't come find you. You have to go get it. You have to take it.
Because working is a part of growing. And you got to be prepared to put in the work.
The year everything changed for me wasn't the year I got blessed. It was the year I got fed up. Fed up with my excuses. Fed up with my doubts. Fed up with shrinking myself to fit into places God was trying to pull me out of.
2026 is not going to just hand you the life you want. It's going to test you. It's going to push you. It's going to hit you. It's going to see if you're serious this time.
That discovery only comes when you are willing to take the risk of going too far. I don't care if you've been knocked down and knocked out. If you are breathing, there's always another round. So get up.
Because believing in yourself, that right there is the most powerful force in the world.
So declare it now before the year even begins. 2026 is my year of change, my year of discipline, my year of elevation.
Let 2026 be your year of change. It's your time. It's your turn. Let's go.
I'm done living small. I'm done making excuses. I'm done being afraid of my own potential. I'm done pretending I don't know what I want. This year is not about perfection. It's about ownership. It's about taking responsibility for your life like you've never taken responsibility before.
Don't wait for the clock to strike midnight. Start becoming that person today. Because the version of you the world is about to meet, that person is unstoppable.
You got rooms to step through. You got contracts to sign. You got people to meet. You got cities, regions, states, nations, bloodlines to change, lives to impact. I want to challenge you to step across your own invisible line, to do the thing you've postponed, to make the change that you have avoided. Because the future doesn't belong to the hesitant, to the passive, to the cautious. The future belongs to the bold, the courageous, the faithful.
Don't waste time. Don't give up on your life. Find the purpose and the reason, and do everything possible to make life worth your while.
I believe in me. Say it again. I believe in me. Because once you truly believe that, there's nothing, and I mean nothing, that can stop you.
The world hasn't even seen the real you yet. They healed you, to focus you, the unshakable you. And when that version of you shows up, nothing, no fear, no past, no enemy will be able to stop you.
Your moment wasn't behind you. Your moment is right in front of you. And 2026 is the year you take it, but only if you're willing to do one thing that scares most people: change.
Is there any better feeling than being locked in?
No.
I'm gonna tell them motherfuckers out here that we're here to fucking win. This is my fucking time!
You gotta want it, you gotta work it, then you gotta win it. Now, how bad do you want it? Because if you want it bad enough, you gonna work it. If you do those two, you're gonna win.
It's like, I need to lock in. I gotta get good at this shit.
If you want it, it's out there for you. You can go ahead and take it. But it's like, you have to be a workhorse to want to do this.
You are aware that how much you need to lock in, though.
Oh, I'm locked in right now, though.
There's only one thing I dread, not to be worthy of my sufferings.
It's how you handle your sufferings. When you're going through something really challenging, how do you show up within it? Do you choose to become a victim of complaining and misery, or do you find meaning in how you show up in the suffering?
If you want what you're chasing, then you'll put the effort into that. It's just called discipline, guys. How bad do you want it?
Get back to fucking work. It's time to get back to work. Stop hearing yourself talk, get off the podcast, cut out all the fucking noise, get back to the fucking mental lab.
That's on me. I have to own that moment. I gotta prove to myself I can overcome this, because now everybody else is doubting me, but I can't doubt myself.
It's the unseen work. That is why if people can make up a mission statement, an ethos in which they want to live by, and every morning you wake up, you hold yourself accountable to that mission, not a company's, your own. Make up your own mission statement. What do you want to be in life? And once you do that, now you can work with somebody to get better. You can work with yourself to get better. But until you know what you want to stand for, you will always just be sitting down. You'll never stand for anything.
But I think the main thing for me is I want to prove myself right. It's important for me that this battle against myself, I win, and I do prove myself that I was right about all these things.
This time is personal. I make it personal. It starts with me, and it ends right here. Everything in my life breathes and eats this purpose that I have. Every desire you have, it comes from within. And if there's a desire that comes from within, it means you have the ability to do it. And what happens is when you know what you want, when you understand what you're after, when you know what your outcomes are, when you know what you desire, you wake up every single morning and you go after it.
I mean, speak for yourself. I am locked in.
Listen, if you are one of those individuals that's dedicated to their craft, want to do this, there are things that are going to have to take a back seat. Make sure you're all in. And that was one of Kobe's favorite words when it related to winning. You have to be obsessed with whatever your win is.
There's a choice that we have to make as people, as individuals. If you want to be great at something, it's a choice that you have to make. We all can be masters at our craft, but you have to make a choice. There are inherent sacrifices that come along with that. Family time, hanging out with your friends, being a great friend. There's sacrifices that come along with making that decision.
Just as important as what are you going to do is what are you prepared to sacrifice for it? Because, you know, if you need to stay late in the office 3 nights a week for the next 6 months so that your boss sees the work that you're doing, or so that you get more sales in, or so that you do whatever it is that you need to do, your trading's probably going to take a hit.
Yeah.
And when you start to see your condition or your fitness depreciate over time, you can feel uncomfortable and say, oh, well, that shouldn't be happening. And then you take your eye off the ball of the thing that was supposed to be your thing for the next 6 months, and then go, oh, I'll only stay late in the office 1 night a week, and I'll fit training, I'll slot training in 2 more nights. You go, well, that wasn't the plan. The plan was put everything into this one thing, level myself up, and then play catch up with everything else to bring myself back up to baseline. So yeah, choose in advance what you want to suck at is like a really, really good tactic, because it helps you when other things start to slip. It stops it feeling like an error or a curse of some kind, and actually is like, oh, this is part of the plan. This was actually part of the plan. Part of the plan was I wouldn't get to see my friends as much, or my sleep would suffer, or my fitness would suffer, or my business would suffer because we've just had a kid or whatever. Like, I think that's important.
And that thing that sucks at the moment, it's not going to suck later on.
You can work to get anything you want, but you have to sacrifice the other things you want to keep it. And that's sometimes harder than the work.
What makes something hard? Like, just in and of itself, like what actually makes something hard? Because habituation happens on both sides. And this is what I think is so fascinating, because it's like, okay, well, I wanted this big thing to happen. I wanted the Rolls Royce. I wanted the Ferrari, whatever, saved my whole life, and here I am, right? And I was happy for a week, and then all of a sudden I got used to it, right? So I was like, why can't I habituate to the suck? Right? Why can't I habituate to the suck? And the thing is that you do. The only thing is that what makes the suck keep sucking is what makes punishment effective, which is increasing intensity and variety. And so if you want to effectively punish someone, you can't just keep punishing them the same way. You have to increase intensity and change how you do it. And the beautiful thing is that life doesn't fight fair. And so life will change the intensity and will give you more variety. How many times have you been like, I didn't know life could suck in this way? So in thinking about that, it was like, okay, I think the reason that the hard persists is because the nature of the currency that you pay or that you exchange for the thing that you want changes. Because in the very beginning, you basically have to conquer your friends and family who tell you that this might be a bad idea. Okay, fine, you get over that. And then you have to conquer yourself in the most basic level of I have to do something. Okay, so you start taking action, you start learning how to learn stuff, which is learning through failure. And you realize you're not gonna die if you fail. It's just that the currency has changed. The currency that I'm paying. And so I'm very happy to pay the long hours currency. I'm very happy to pay the what am I willing to give up in terms of social life. Like that to me, I've habituated to that price. That's not hard for me. I don't even consider it a sacrifice anymore. Once you learn how to work, the work itself is self-reinforcing and you enjoy it. It's everything else that you didn't know you were going to have to sacrifice so that you could get back to working.
And here we start. Get the mind right, the body will follow. Tell the world, get a goal. And then day by day by day, you start to do that goal to make it the reality, guys. It's not guesswork. It's a science of intensity. And if you don't have the intensity, don't come in here. Everything in life that's worthwhile, every success in life, guys, is masked by temporary pain. Don't be a wannabe. Wanna be more. Wanna put the work in.
I knew that I was not going to be stopped. So you can't possibly become better than me because you're not spending the time on it that I do. Even if you want to spend the time on it, you can't. You have other responsibilities that are taking you away from it. So I already won.
Greatness is not meant for a few chosen people. It's meant for those who persistently pursue their dreams every day and make that choice when they wake up.
I now see anything is possible and that you could train for anything. There's nothing you can't do. You can't be the best in the world at something, but you can be a lot better than you are at anything you want to put the time into learning, whatever it is. You could do anything. And that's a great feeling.
I think, God, what a great time in history to be alive, because this is a time in history where it's not enough to know. This is really a time in history to know how. And I've been at this long enough to know that 20 years ago, people didn't hear it like they hear it now. The information is readily available. And people are realizing, if I have this dream, if I have this goal, how bad do I want it? And if they really want it, you sit down and you say, what would it be like to be super healthy, super wealthy, super in love, whatever it is? Like, you ask that question and your brain gets really creative. It starts getting this vision of the future, this possibility that you actually put yourself in this future reality. So the person comes out of the resting state and they make a decision with such firm intention that the amplitude of that decision carries a level of energy that causes their body to respond to their mind. That their choice that they're making in that moment becomes a moment in time that they would never forget. They'll say to you, I remember the moment I made up my mind to change. And we could say then they're giving their body a taste of the future emotionally, and somehow they begin to embody whatever that future is, and now they begin to move in a different direction.
I'll ask, who wants zero happiness? Nobody raises their hand, all right? I said, who wants zero success? No one raises their hand, all right? And I go say, who wants a 0 life? No one raises their hand. I said, who wants 0 love? No one raises their hand. I said, what's the number on a perfectly balanced scale? It's a 0. It's an absolute 0. So I said, if you're trying to balance all those things all the time, you're gonna end up with none of them. You're gonna end up with none of them. Now, I never want your scale to be tipped all the way this way, but then you have to decide where are things going to be.
But if you want to win, it takes more than a pair of legs, all right? You win up here.
Something has to happen, though, to kick this into gear. And taking the initiative and really jumping on this and taking action, which is going to put you way outside of your comfort zone. The question is, how bad do you want it? Do you want it bad enough to get outside your comfort zone and do things you've never done, become a person you've never been before? If so, then yeah, there's a lot of potential here.
You've talked to the Michael Jordans and Kobe Bryants of the business world, and every single one of them, no matter how many times they've done things over and over and over again, there's always been a little bit of fear.
We've been inspired, we've been motivated, but now is your moment, right? Now is your time. Now is the time where the talking is done. Now is the moment where you got to make a decision. And the decision is simply this. Are you ready to take the next step? Are you ready to start the new chapter? Are you ready to go and build a legacy? Are you ready? Are you ready? And listen to me when I tell you, you got to ask yourself this question. Because what I don't want you to leave just being hyped up. I want you leaving here transformed. Listen, no more stressing, that's it. I'm not about to let you stress anymore. The stress about the new coming year, the stress about going to school, the stress about those grades. I'm not about to let you stress. No, that stress is over. Now is the time for you to stand up. Now is the time for you to make your mark. Now it's time for you to get fueled up. Yeah, I want you to get mad. I want you to get sick and tired of being sick and tired. I want you to get sick and tired of being average. I want you to get sick and tired of failing over and over again. I want you to get mad. Yeah, I want you to get so mad. I need you to get fired up. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because now is your time.
How bad do you want it? There's 2 options. To continue forward. And if you do, that dream is given birth. And forever you will live in the reality of it. If you stop, quit, throw in the towel, I promise you there's no distance you can travel far enough to ever find that dream again. How bad do you want it?
Stop being lazy.
Make the most of your life right now. It's tough, I know it. It gets even tougher along the way. So I want you to really hold on tight and give it everything you got. Know that there is a chance for you. I need you to really focus on where you want to go in your life. Doesn't matter what other people think about you. You feel like if you're going too fast, everybody's saying you're going too fast, maybe I should slow down. Or do you really want to slow down? Do you really want to stop bettering yourself? Do you really want to give up on yourself? I mean, don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with patience. But sometimes you can't wait too long. If you're sitting around just waiting, you're going to be waiting a long, long, long time. And you have no time for that. Because time is of an essence. And time, as we all know, doesn't wait for anyone. So what are you going to do? Are you just going to sit around? Are you going to just continue to believe that you don't have what it takes? It's time to release the best of you inside right now. Tomorrow has not come yet. Too many people believe in tomorrow, but they don't believe in the now, the right now. You cannot afford to wait to better yourself.
The pain that you will endure along this journey in your life, it's a process.
But keep your head up and stop looking down. I know sorrow comes, anger comes, sadness comes. You feel all of these things, putting you in a position where you just don't think you got it. But I believe you do. But you got to believe it too. So keep on pushing forward. Times are tough. Life is tough. But life is good because you're living right now. And all you need to do is to continue to be the best of yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't feel that you're the only one that's hurting, because you're not. Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of people out there right now who just don't have it anymore, and they just want to let go. They refuse to hold on, but you gotta hold on. Just know there is a chance for you. Right now, at this moment, there is a chance for you. All you have to do is just continue to go forward.
The obstacles that you will face along the way, that's just the nature of the beast. You can't avoid it, but you can go through it. Your abilities, your drive, the determination that you must have will get you to where you need to be. But you must come to realize that pain is temporary.
Do you have the strength? Do you have the mindset to release this lazy mentality?
What do you have within you? Are you really strong enough to carry on? Put away the doubt. Put away the negativity. Put away the fear. And go after it. Don't look back. What's behind you, leave it there. What's in front of you is your destiny. Every movement, every step, every breath that you take must count for something good. Know that you are going to make it. This is your opportunity. Enough with the excuses. I will be greater than my pain. I will be greater than my excuses. I will be greater than the ground that I run on beneath my feet. For I am above the ground and not under it. Get yourself in the right perspective in life, because there will be many more challenges ahead. And some of these challenges will make you or break you. You can bend, but you do not have the right to be broken. Get up and run with a purpose.
You know better. Now it's time to do better. So keep on pushing forward.
Get it done. Be productive. Be powerful. And from the bottom of my heart, keep it moving. Run hard, run strong, and conduct your business.
You gotta go through this hell, man. This is it. Because as long as you're living, you gotta keep moving.
Sometimes these things that I endured, I felt that I was at the rock bottom of my life. Through hell, through the pain, the agony. I knew it was gonna be tough, but I just had to get a little bit tougher. This is why I'm the man that I am today. When bad things happen, what do? You build from them. You learn from them. You grow from them. You have the passion and understanding that you have work to do. It sucked. It hurt. I had those moments when I wanted to give up my life. I said enough. I don't want to live like this anymore. But how do you get out of this hell, man? How do you rise up out of this hell, man? How can I save myself? That's how I had to say it to myself. Get out of this. You don't need to be here anymore. Something else has to happen. You know you could do better. There's a lot of people in the world that just want to feel sorry for the rest of their lives. Sorry does not control you. Sorry will never control me. I am the master of my life. I am not going to die being miserable. I am not going to give up because I know that there's purpose within me. I must continue to push with every ounce of strength that I have. I don't want to survive, I'm going to live. I knew who I was. You know you can be better. There's no time for pity. Don't look for someone to dig you out. You at the bottom, get out of the bottom. You down at the end of your rope, climb up the rope. How can I take care of myself? How can I survive? What am I gonna do? Am I gonna run for help? Or am I gonna run through this hell? Maybe that's what it needed to be. Maybe that was the kind of hell I had to go through. And I went through it for a reason. Because I lost, I won, but I refuse to give up. Don't tell me you have a dream if you're not willing to wake up and chase it. You want to be the greatest. You want the world to know your name. You think any of the GOATs, do you think they let fear stop them from going after what they wanted? No! They got up and gave it everything that they have because they knew they were destined for something bigger, for something better, for something greater. They knew they were made to be great. You know why you make so many excuses? It's because you're scared. You're scared to be great. You are scared to make it out of your hometown. You are scared to live up to your potential. You think you are scared that you're not going to make it. No, ladies and gentlemen, you are scared that you are. You are scared to be great because you think you don't deserve it. But I'm here to tell you that you are. You are terrified that you won't be able to reach your goals. I get it. I understand it. Fear has a funny way of getting your attention. Do not let fear or failure stop you. If you do not rise to your destiny, the world will miss out on your greatness. So can you rise to the challenge? Can you face uncomfortable moments? Can you sacrifice what is needed to be great? I'm not here to tell you that it's easy. Life is never easy. I'm here to tell you that it is time for you to accept the challenge. Like the phoenix from the ashes, like the hero in a story. It's time for you to get up and grind. As the sun rises in the morning, let it be your reminder that even after the darkest of the nights, the sun rises to meet the day. Let the hope in your heart be an inspiration you need to fight another day. It's time for you to rise. It's time for you to grind. You know the thing that you need to understand? Let's think about success. How do you get success without struggle first? How do you get success without hell first? You don't get this life easy. You don't get a victory easy. You don't get success easy. There's a price we all have to pay. You can't have these things that you want so bad, and there's no type of hell attached to it. Success is not attracted to you because you feel that you deserve it, because you feel you have a privilege, Because you are who you are. Who are you if you don't know what hell is? How can others understand who you are? How can you tell your story? How can people know the significance of what you've been through throughout your life if you never tasted hell? Hell, it's real, but you don't have to stay there. You can come out of the depths of hell. You can come out of the darkness. But you have to believe and know that what you are going through has to be this way. Hell is just a part of the development. Dark days are gonna come. Sacrifices have to come. Suffering must come. Everybody wants to have an easy way. There are no easy ways. Yes, I was faced with many battles. I was challenged throughout my life because I was in so much pain. There were cold days. There were warm days. Oh, it was some cold, cold nights. But I'm here. I'm better. I'm stronger. I didn't like being cold, but I didn't die. All of these things is what made me better. All of these things is what made me stronger. All of these things is what pushed me through every single day of my life. I didn't quit living. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Woe is me. No one cares. You're absolutely right. No one cares. Question is, do you care? Do you care enough about your life? No one cares about my feelings. Other people are hurting too. Who are you to say that you are the only one that's hurting when other people are going through some kind of hell themselves? But what do you do? How do you get through hell? Don't think that hell is forever. How do you push? How do you go through it? Let me tell you about emotions. See, weakness doesn't own me. Weakness has no reason to have a conversation with me. I knew who I was. My life is my life. How do I deal with this situation? Do I fight or do I live another day to fight? Because if you allow your emotions to control you, there is no tomorrow for you. Because once those emotions take over, all hell can break loose. Something is happening. Hell is coming for you. So buckle up and prepare yourself. You are going to experience some agonizing pain. And if you allow it, hell will kill you. But hell doesn't deserve your life. If hell is coming, give it hell. If hell is attacking you, fight through hell. If hell wants to kill you, you let hell know, I'm not yours. You don't possess me. You don't own me. I'm just living through this hell.